And so one of the things that I remember that he was saying in there, he kept bringing up the fact that he kept saying, well, a lot of people hold Minister Louis Farrakhan responsible because of the words that he spoke during that time and some of the things that he wrote in the final call at that time. That his words is
Muhammad
what
speaks.
Muhammad speaks. Pardon me. Yeah, Muhammad speaks at that time, but it was his words um, that made him responsible for the murder and assassination of Malcolm X. What do you say about that, sir?
Well, first, that interview with Mike Wallace and Sister Atala Shabazz, it was a multi-hour interview, like 3 hours. You know, we of course have the entire interview recorded per the arrangement. Uh, Mike Wallace's people recorded and we recorded. So we have all several hours recorded. It was devilish the way Mike Wallace sliced several hours up to create the narrative that he wanted to create, to make the Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan complicit in the murder and skewing what the minister said to present it as if he confessed to
Right.
culpability in the murder. And he did not. The minister said to Mike Wallace and Sister Attila what he has been saying since at least 1972. I posted on my Instagram page, correcting the narrative, a list of lectures that the Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan has gave specifically treating the subject of Malcolm X from 1972 up until the 2000s. So what he said to Mike Wallace was nothing new. And this is what he said. He, the minister, as the Muslims in general, we take responsibility for what we contributed to the atmosphere that was manipulated by the U.S. government, created by the U.S. government, and then manipulated by the U.S. government, laying the base for them to kill Malcolm X. The Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan said words as most Muslims at the time said words against Malcolm X because of the words Malcolm X said against our teacher, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The importance of the minister's words then was that if it were not for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, yes, the minister said Malcolm was worthy of death, and most of us believed that. But the reason Malcolm X lasted almost a full year out of the Nation of Islam, the reason he lasted so long was because the same Muslims who felt he was worthy of death because of his words against our teacher, we were the ones who obeyed that teacher. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, leave Malcolm alone. So the only thing we can do to express our anger with Malcolm is to battle Malcolm with words, as he put words out there that was creating an environment in which he could be killed. He put words out there. We could only put words back because we were restricted from putting hands on Malcolm X. So this is what the minister expressed remorse about. We are proud of the fact that our anger with Malcolm was manipulated by J. Edgar Hoover in the COINTEL counterintelligence program. We take no pride in that. We are not apologetic for feeling how we felt about what Malcolm was saying about his teacher. We've never apologized for that. We never will apologize for that. The environment was triggered not by the Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan. It wasn't triggered by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It was triggered by Malcolm and his words against his teacher. We responded. Both of us were manipulated by the U.S. government, and then they came in and killed him.